Hi guys, it's Jen, and today I'm going to be showing you two things. Well, three things. I'm going to show you my updated collection and how I organized my stuff when the last of my makeup hauls came in, which isn't much of a difference, but a little bit. The other thing I'm going to be showing you is labels, and the other thing I'm going to be showing you is I got another jar for my brushes. Again. So, labels. You can go and pick them up. Like, I got these right here, which are pink, yellow, orange, and green, um, at Walmart for like $1.60 or so. It's like a fine black permanent marker, or you can get like a felt tip, like a really, really small tip, something where it's fine. That's not going to take up bulky. And wrote the names of my makeups on it, because, for example, um, if you have MAC pigments or pigments you don't have, or shadows that you don't remember the colors because it wore off, or you just don't remember all the colors. Here's two examples right here. MAC pigment that still has the sticker, MAC pigment that doesn't. So it's good to always have labels on things so you remember. As for shadows, this MAC shadow is wearing away on the bottom, and I can barely see the name, which is Vellum. So I'm going to be putting labels on that. As if you got TKB things like me, or loose pigments of any kind, you're going to want labels because they don't come labeled unless you get them in jars. Which the glitters, if you got them in jars, does come with labels. I actually like these labels. They're big and their jars are nice and tight and they don't leak. Nice. Good job, TKB. So, little example is put the sticker on top like this, or if you're unscrewing it and you want to use the powder right here, put the label on the bottom where it unscrews the top. So, that's that. Make sure you label your stuff, or even your brushes for that fact. If you want to know what brushes you're using, things like that, that will work. Like a blush brush, or eyeliner brush, or eyeshadow brush, things like that. Label them on the handles. Jeez, it's all your stuff. Who cares? The other thing is pencils. You don't always remember the name of the color of your pencils. And for eyes, lips, and face, I got these little glitter shimmer pencils, and they don't come with colors, so I have to go online and get the color, put a label, and wrap it on the bottom, because it's always nice to know your color. Whether it's your friends that want to know, or your viewers on YouTube that want to know, or yourself, you know. The next thing is, I'm moving from these jars, which I took my beads out already, and which are pretty big, and I originally went from Sephora inspired these little glasses, like her tea lights, and I still have them, but they're packed away, so I can't get to them right this minute, but that's not enough. I've got so much more brushes now that I just need the big buddy boy here. The top is bigger, which is what I was looking for. I was aiming for the bigger the better up here. $5, Walmart. So I went from this size to this size, and this is what the main thing I was looking for was the top difference. This isn't that big, this is. Now, these little glass containers, if you're not going to forever use them, are going to come in handy for like candles and stuff, or if you get plants, or anything like that. Like, I just got a whole bunch of roses. This would make a good vase. I guess that's technically what this is. It's a vase. So I'm going to put my brushes in here. I've got a ton. I just wanted to show you guys what you should do. I've gotten so many brushes. It's absolutely crazy, actually. Give me 1 second, I'm going to show you a few different kinds that I got. Alright, so basically, I've got 4 kinds of brushes. Okay, I've got Sonia Kashuk brushes, which I've got the limited editions so far. So it's a complete handle like this that's got a point on the bottom, or it comes in a breast cancer awareness one, which looks like this. It's got a handle. Woo! The other ones I got were from eBay, which are these ones that got the pretty colors on top. This is pink. see a couple sticking up pieces of hair, so I'm going to have to cut those. And so that's that one. I've got Coastal Scents, which I just got, which they are very nice brushes. Get the black tip. Some of them, however, don't have the black tip, but hey. Another one is Eyes, Lips, and Face brushes. I've got other ones, but this is an example. This is older. This is my foundation brush. And Claire's. Claire's in the Mall. Prettiness, or this one. So, I've got pretty much, that's it. I don't have MAC brushes. Sorry, I won't pay a fortune. They're too much money. And quite frankly, I'm not going to spend that much for those little bits of brushes. So basically what I'm doing is, I was going to show you, but hold on a minute. Is I'm taking all of my brushes for the poofies, like these, and I'm putting them side by sides and on one side. And I'm going to take, which they're close together still, but there's a lot more room in these things. This thing is getting on my nerves. It always slides down. I want it to stay in fan, not lose its loveliness. So, okay. What I did was I put all these on one side. Kabukis start in the middle. They're littler brushes, so I put them in the middle. And the rest of them went and followed on the outside. The next thing I'm going to do is, I've got a ton of these regular brushes, so I'm going to take the fluffier ones, like this and this, well this is like, and go around the edges. Why, you must ask? I don't know, it's just what I'm doing. Now these are going to be snug in here, I know for a fact. But the other ones are just driving me craziness. Okay. So I'm not sure, I mean, this isn't like the inventory. You don't have to go and get something like, you can go, and actually, I'm going to be weird for a minute here, so bear with me. An idea I saw on YouTube was somebody took a shoebox, got pretty wrapping paper, wrapped the box in something they liked, took ribbons, added ribbons on it, added fill, like the stuff I have, and actually made it a brush box. Everything stood up. It was a regular shoebox, but made it all pretty. And I was like, wow, people have quite an imagination. I couldn't believe it. This just might not be enough room for my brushes. Oh no, don't tell me I need a bigger one. I can hear my son in my head. Mommy, you should have got a bigger one. Alright, Walter. Alright, this is like a old elf brush as well. Last three. Sorry, I just wanted to do all this with you guys watching me, so you knew the idea. Sorry, you're not actually watching my hands. So I'm empty. Now I actually might take some of my brushes and put them back in here, get some more fill, like my kabukis, because, well, this, it's got all my brushes in it now. Push them down, make them pretty, do whatever you feel you need. So, I'm going to drop the camera a little bit on the laptop so you can see right here. My floor's a mess. I know. Keep your eyes away. Keep your eyes away. I'm in the middle of doing laundry, so sorry. These are all the brushes. They're all jobbled in there. What? They're all in there. So that's the way that goes. Alright, so that's a good idea. If not, get something there. Something I thought of when I was at the store was an actual pot for plants, because they've got such a big top, and you can kind of get like one of them small inky dinky ones that would fill with the beads just like this, that don't have the holes in the bottom, of course, and they would work just as well. So anyway, makeup collection before this video ends, because it ends at 15, so let's do this. Trying to figure it out. Alright, I'll do it like this just because I've got first drawer all my TKB stuff, and it's pretty much all here, everything except two little things. This is my first drawer, pigments. Second drawer is mainly pigments as well. Last of my TKB stuff here, eyes, lips, and face, as well as Bare Minerals, little pigments from Hib. I got a sample from Coastal Scents. There's a sample underneath these too. My MAC eyeshadows, these are my MAC pigments. My baked eyeshadows in here. My CoverGirl and my Max Factor are here. So, second drawer. Eyeliner here, facial lip, eye primers, mascara. This third drawer. Trying to hurry up so YouTube don't cut me off. Eyes, lips, face, old lip glosses, lip gloss, makeup that comes in like brush on. And lastly, this is all of my last drawer. I know it's big, but bear with me here. I've got all of my cover-ups, blush, Sephora, Hot Topic, Hard Candy, right there. So, that's it, guys. Sorry the video was so long. I know YouTube's got ready to cut me off. So, I just wanted to say thanks for watching. Hope I gave you some ideas. And don't be afraid to have a couple things of brushes laying around. Whether if you got big ones like this, little ones like this, or even littler ones. Whatever floats your boat. Alright? So thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye, guys.